Hello there. This is part of a coaching session with Sonata in a scrim against Cheese Factor. Links of all teams and players will be in the description. I hope to upload more videos of this kind in future, of just taking clips from coaching sessions that I think could be useful. Hope you enjoy. Looking at this match, let's do a quick comp analysis. First of all, what do you guys notice? I mean, you just scrimped them, so you kind of have a good idea, but I'll ask anyway.
They have
Very
a
low chip and very strong skirmishing.
Mm-hmm.
Like very strong, stupidly strong skirmishing.
Yes. These three weapons are gonna be really annoying to fight, because all of them can fight you at long range and be extremely annoying. This weapon can move really fast. This weapon has insane range and insane poking. This weapon is just insane in general. This comp is relatively disgusting in that it just has so much midline pressure, and you're gonna be outranged constantly as pretty much all of your weapons. Even a sword, you are outranged by the Rapid Pro, and this matchup is kind of weird anyway because mobility.
Yeah.
And all the other weapons have less range. Edit in specific will get bullied by Rapid Pro a lot, and you kind of just have to expect and respect that, because this weapon has more range and can hit around corners and has a really big hitbox in general. So this is gonna be annoying, is basically what I'm trying to say. Their comp has a weakness, and that is basically the Zap. Zap is a really good weapon, but if you're forced to play Zap in a comp, which all Rapid Pro comps are basically forced to, then you are playing a weapon that is not basically an optimal cooler weapon. It's still really fucking good, because it has action and it is a good shooter that paints really well, but it's not as safe as other backline cooler options like Edit or Pen. That's why people really, really like Pen and really like Edit as well. But like Pen even more than Edit, basically. Because it's just safer and you want your cooler player to be safe. That is something we can potentially take advantage of. If we can get into kind of cycles where we can kill the Zap in really unfortunate positions for them, just before they want to get cooler or something. The rest of the team will be coolerless, and if you guys can keep up your cooler, your coolers, because you have a more safe option, you can play relatively safe around cooler, while still putting down insane amount of paint, then you can potentially make them hate their life, basically. This will be rough because the rest of the team does everything to stop you from running down the Zap. But also because the rest of the team is so mid-range, long-range focused, sometimes the Zap will just have to push up themselves as the only short-range option on the team. And that is something we can sometimes look out for. Generally, what our win condition should be here is I don't know, because this comp is very difficult to fight. We can.
Our main
Go ahead.
idea was that we kill RPD and then the rest of them don't have that kill time. My main idea behind it was that RPD shortens the kill time for every weapon on their comp by a good portion. So if we kill RPD, then they lose it fighting thing, and then obviously the Zap can fight, but if it fights and it's close to cooler, then they lose a lot of value. So our idea was fight the RPD, and if it dies, we fit the rest of the team. But throughout the scrim, we had conflicting ideas on how to do that.
Okay, that's an interesting idea. And if we get a pick on the Rapid Pro, then that is definitely a really good time to start running in and trying to get even more picks. Because there's as you correctly said, Rapid Pro will shorten every other weapon's kill time here by a lot.
Yeah.
Sniper will be extremely scary with it. This weapon as well, because like really annoying long range and stuff. Also, it's the backline, more or less. Like in this team comp, it's the backline. So like if we get the backline, then usually the rest of the team will be like relatively uncoordinated and relatively split across the map. So like if we assume that at some point like the map is not underwater anymore, and we have like a rapid go down here, then usually like the other weapons will be like kind of situated like around here on the map. Like very split is basically what I'm trying to get at. And we can then force like 2v1s on them. I think that's like a general point, that against this kind of comp, trying to force player advantages is really strong, because this weapon will really struggle with like fighting multiple people, because its kill time is ass, and like if people approach it from different angles, the dodges don't really do anything anymore. This weapon, like, it can get stupid things if you get too close, but if you kind of play the range that Stamper hates at like not super close to it, but also not super far away, like kind of these kind of like ranges, then like Stamper also kind of struggles with 2v1s, like a lot, even more than other weapons, because like everyone struggles with 2v1s. But Stamper will also like not like that. And then Zap of course, there's not much to say there. RP like Rapid Pro, very much. Like the key to killing this weapon is basically 2v1ing it and rushing it down. So I do kind of like the idea of playing full on rundown. If we just have kill the Rapid Pro as a win condition, that's gonna be very weird, because Rapid Pros play safe, and they have more range than you, and it's gonna be really difficult to approach them. Also, some Rapid Pros like do drugs or something, and because of that, they will hit you even if you're like close to them.
Kyle, don't you start.
Could not be me, guys.
I totally agree with playing Rushdown. I think our win condition should not be like directly getting them. It should more so be like if we get them, we can get a lot of value by pushing the rest of the team. But like generally saying we play Rushdown into this team, these three weapons just try to consta feed is, I think, like a very good idea into this kind of comp. And then like edit, mostly try to keep up coolers. And like if you have cooler, fight with your team. But if you don't, your focus should very much be cooler, because like that's also an advantage you have over the enemy team. Is that if played correctly, and like if everyone on the team plays correctly, you should have more coolers.